Why do we keep falling for the same kind of love? The one that burns bright, breaks fast, and still calls us back? Taylor Swift built an empire out of that feeling. But her birth chart reveals something deeper. A Venus that craves freedom and a Mars that craves intensity. If you've ever loved someone who made you feel alive but never safe, if you've kept choosing passion over peace, you're not broken. You're living the same energy that Taylor lives in every day. Venus in Aquarius, Mars in Scorpio. The lover who wants connection and control, freedom and fusion. I'm Alice, the voice behind My Divinations. I decode celebrity birth charts through Carl Jung's psychology, because their patterns are your patterns. So today, let's dive into why Taylor's love stories feel like experiments in heartbreak, and what they reveal about your own. You'll see how emotional distance hides deep loyalty, and how heartbreak can become your greatest teacher. Carl Jung once said, "Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate." Taylor's chart is a living mirror of that truth. She isn't addicted to heartbreak. She's addicted to transformation. Taylor's Venus in Aquarius isn't about fairy tale love. It's cosmic love. Curious, detached, forward-thinking. She falls for people who make her think, not just feel. This is love that thrives in distance, in dialogue, in dreams. You can hear it in her lyrics, the way she analyzes emotion rather than drowning in it. Venus in Aquarius loves from above the storm, so she can see the whole pattern. But that distance is a shield. It keeps her safe from the chaos Mars in Scorpio brings. She processes pain through clarity, through art. Yet the same electric mind that makes her brilliant can also make her lonely. Because when you see everything from 10 steps above, who can meet you there? Pause for a second. Does this sound like you? The one who feels everything but acts like you don't? Drop a blue heart in the comments if you've ever loved with distance to stay safe. Because the electric heart isn't cold, it's just careful. Mars in Scorpio doesn't do halfway. It loves like a storm with memory. When Taylor loves, it's all or nothing. Each song becomes a ritual of surrender and survival. That's why her breakups feel biblical. She doesn't lose someone, she transforms through them. Mars in Scorpio is the energy of possession and rebirth. It wants to merge so deeply that separation feels like death. When she loves, she doesn't just write about you, she absorbs you. Maybe you know that feeling, loving so deeply that you start to lose your edges. You promise you'll never do it again. Until you do. Because Mars in Scorpio doesn't move on by forgetting. It moves on by transmutation. It turns pain into art, grief into gold. Pause here. What are you ready to transform next? Because the real power of Mars in Scorpio isn't control, it's alchemy. Turning pain into purpose until nothing was wasted. Every heartbreak tells the same story in a new language. Venus whispers, "Set me free." Mars replies, "Never let me go." And when those voices meet, they create alchemy, love that can destroy or redeem. That's Taylor's true art. She doesn't run from the fire or the freeze. She uses both to make light. Jung called this the conjunctio, the sacred union of opposites. He believed every human carries both the lover who detaches and the lover who clings. The dance between them is what makes the soul whole. Taylor's chart isn't chaos. It's this exact dance, set to melody. And through her, we see our own reflection, the part of us that fears intensity and the part that can't live without it. When you learn to see your pain as energy, you stop asking, "Why did this happen to me?" and start asking, "What is this trying to create through me?" That's how heartbreak becomes initiation, a portal from reaction to revelation. Taylor found home not in who stayed, but in what stayed, her voice. You don't heal to be loved. You heal to be the one who stays, steady, self-rooted, shining. Your story becomes medicine. Your pain turns into power. If you're still here, something in this story called you. Maybe it was the lyric, or maybe it was your own reflection in her chart. Subscribe to My Divinations, where we decode celebrity birth charts through Carl Jung's psychology. Jung believed the universe mirrors the psyche. Every planet, every heartbreak, every rebirth, it's all part of your own reflection. The people you meet, the patterns you repeat, the songs you can't stop playing. They're all signs trying to awaken something inside you. If you want to understand how the universe speaks through you, this is where your journey begins. And if you want to go deeper into Jung's hidden astrology secrets, watch our video, Why Did Jung Hide His Astrology Secrets for 100 Years? Linked in the pinned comment. Next, we'll explore her cosmic counterpart, Selena Gomez, the Cancer sun whose heart energy moves like the tide. If Taylor's love burns like lightning, Selena's flows like water, gentle, intuitive, healing. Together, they show us two paths of emotional power: fire that transforms and water that restores. Click here to watch Selena Gomez, the empath's armor, next, and see how her Cancer light teaches us to feel without falling apart.